Commercial activities resumed briefly on Monday in some parts of Anambra State, Sahara reporters gathered. This may not be unconnected to a directive given by Anambra State Governor Professor Soludo to all public servants in the state to always report to work on Mondays like every other weekly days. After the resumption of the trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IMO, Nnamdi, the group called for a shutdown of businesses on Mondays, but later recancelled it. However, there has been attacks on some people who go out on Mondays, leading to fear and the continued stay at home every Monday, as some states have adopted Saturdays as working days. But in a move to return Monday to a normal working day, Soludo on Friday, through the head of service, Theodora Igwegbe, directed that workers should ensure that they are at their duty post on Mondays. In a circular dated March 25th, 2022, which was signed by Igwegbe, Soludo warned that absent from work on Mondays would attract sanctions. Sahara reporters gathered that some of the workers have complied with the governor's directive through the level of compliance, though the level of compliance is still relatively low. A source in Anambra, identified as Sunday, said only a few public servants resumed at the state secretariat, Awka. Sunday said he observed that some offices were opened in the state secretariat, but the principal officers were not on seat. They probably did not come to the office but asked someone to open it to make it seem like they reported at the office, he said. According to him, only a few public servants resumed at the Ministry of Basic Education, and those on grant claimed their houses were not far away from the place. They told us that those whose houses are far away do not even bother to report at the office, he said. He added, markets are empty, both private and public schools are shut. When we visited a park in Awka, no single vehicle was there, whereas when you visit the place on a normal day, they don't have less than 20 vehicles. They run Awka to Onitsha. As for filling stations, they were shut, but a few of them are selling. Strategically, the attendants did not sit close to the pump until you signal them. They come out to say to you and return to where they were initially. Also, banks were not open, but the few that did were operating strategically. I beg your pardon. Meanwhile, schools and banks have since lowered the Nigerian flags. He added that some tricycles were operating in the capital, where only a handful of buses was plying the roads for fear of being attacked. While many looked forward to a cessation of the sit-at-home order in neighboring Enugu and IMO State, the residents remained indoors. In Enugu, Motopolis on Monday, offices, shops, markets, motor parks, barricades, restaurants, markets, banks, filling stations, schools, and police and public places were locked. The situation is said to be the same in Owerri, the IMO State capital. Okay, who is doing who? Some people who fool them to sit at home will soon fool them to vote PDP, because no true agitation is all about PDP. You are really don't know what you are talking about. How do you mean? Free Mazi Nnamdi, then the sit at home will stop immediately, no matter what anybody can do. At the end, Biafra will be restored. It's better for Governor Soludo to use wisdom and handle some things to avoid turning Anambra a second IMO State situation. We will continue to sit at home until the nation gives us Biafra. I don't think it's wise for Soludo to start this way, having issue with IPOB sit at home. Much as the other effects, productivity, it is not something that can be washed away. The struggle is the aspiration of people for which much sacrifice have been made. The governor should be careful. Let them face issues that will not condone him. With IPOB, he showed himself to be a friend of the struggle and earn the respect. IPOB rather than turning himself to visible and veiled opposition against a struggle that is entrenched, he will not achieve much as governor in a destabilized atmosphere. It is pure shameful and degrading for the governor Soludo to start showing might of power with what particularly belongs to IPOB in his first week of office. Sit at home is not only in Anambra State. Let him handle this matter with wisdom for him to gain trust of the people. Sit at home is not for pleasure but for purpose with a very big root. Okay, guys, these are reactions by Nigerians. As you can see, so many, or can I say the Southeasterners, so many of them are saying that the sit at home continues. But funny enough, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already cancelled the sit at home. So for you to understand now that this agitation is not longer like the normal business, Nnamdi Kanu, the leader, it has gotten to the hands of the people. They are now dictating what they will do. So the Nigerian government should do something about this Southeast issue because people are aggrieved. They are saying that they will not go to their normal businesses until their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is being released, from the custody of DSS in Abuja. So this matter, he don't get leg. He don't still tie igele join them. So guys, what's your take concerning this? I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts with us below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Bye for now.